Have you ever noticed those people who seem completely unfazed by the latest viral challenges, fashion fads, or social media trends? While everyone else is jumping on the bandwagon, they're quietly doing their own thing. Today, we're diving into the psychology behind why some folks never join trends. It's fascinating because it reveals a lot about human behavior, individuality, and the pressures of society. First off, let's talk about the core trait, independence. People who avoid trends often have a strong sense of self. They are not easily swayed by what others are doing because their identity is untied to external validation. Psychologists call this high self-efficacy. They trust their own judgments more than the crowd's. Think about it. In a world where social media algorithms push us to conform, these individuals prioritize authenticity. They're like the rebels in a sea of followers, choosing paths that feel true to them rather than what's popular. Another big factor is non-conformity. Remember Solomon Asch's famous experiments from the 1950s? In those studies, participants conformed group opinions even when they were clearly wrong, just to fit in. But not everyone did. About 25% resisted. People who skip trends today might share that same mindset. They're wired to question norms and avoid herd mentality. This could stem from upbringing. Maybe they grew up in environments that encouraged critical thinking or had parents who valued uniqueness over fitting in. Then there's the role of personality types. Introverts, for instance, often steer clear of trends because they drain energy from social hype. Trends usually involve public participation, like dancing in videos or sharing opinions online, which can feel overwhelming. According to the Big Five personality model, those high in openness but low in extroversion might experiment privately but reject mass trends. On the flip side, some avoid trends due to cynicism. They've seen too many fads come and go, like the ice bucket challenge or planking, and they know most are fleeting. Why invest time in something temporary when you could focus on timeless pursuits? Fear plays a part too, but not in the way you might think. It's not always fear of standing out. Sometimes it's fear of losing themselves in the crowd. These people might have experienced past regrets from following trends, like buying trendy clothes that went out of style or joining a diet fad that failed. That builds resilience against future pressures. Psychologically, this ties into cognitive dissonance. Joining a trend that does unalign with their values would create inner conflict, so they opt out to maintain harmony. They might dive deep into niche hobbies, like collecting vintage books or learning obscure skills, free from the distraction of what's hot right now. Research from positive psychology shows that pursuing intrinsic goals, things that fulfill you personally, leads to greater happiness than extrinsic ones like popularity. So these folks could be onto something by ignoring trends. They're protecting their mental space and fostering creativity. Of course, society labels them as out of touch or boring, but that's just projection. In reality, they're often the innovators. History is full of nonconformists who changed the world. Think Einstein or Frida Kahlo, who bucked trends in their fields. Today, in an era of fast fashion and viral misinformation, skipping trends can be a smart survival strategy. It shields against manipulation and burnout. So, if you're someone who never joins trends, embrace it. Your psychology is geared toward depth over breadth. And if you're a trend follower curious about the other side, try stepping back once in a while. You might discover a whole new level of freedom. What do you think? Are you a trend avoider or a joiner? Drop your thoughts in the comments.